बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Dear friends, welcome to Idea Foundation Forum. In the previous three lectures, 165, 167 and 169 on universe, Qur'an and science, we have discussed comparative information of the Qur'an and science on first 13 aspects of the universe as given in the list displayed on the screen. Today we will discuss comparative input of the Qur'an and science on the next two aspects of the universe, which are the Earth's protection system. Earth's protection system, and number two is composition of Earth and its magnetic field. In the upcoming discussion, we will look at the perspective of the scientific discoveries on these cosmic phenomena, and along with we will also see what information has been revealed by the Qur'an about 15 centuries ago about these wonders of the universe. Dear friends, as you know, the earth is so small on the spectrum of the universe that it is metaphorically compared with a grain of sand on the seashore. Despite that, it tells mysteries of the nature. One of them is its protection system, which primarily comprises of four important aspects. First, the earth sustains predominantly all the elements that dominate the solar system to which it belongs. 98% of mass of the sun was comprised of three gases: hydrogen, helium and lithium. Such uniformity of the elements of the earth and the solar system provides it with balance, compatibility and sustainability within the mother solar system. Second, landing of water and iron on the earth guaranteed life on the earth. Third, atmosphere comprising of 7 layers provided the earth with a protective sealing that stops the matter detrimental to the sustainability of the earth and life on it. And also, it filters the incoming matter, keeping in view its utility for the earth. Fourth, creation of mountains ensured stability to the earth. Now we will look into these four aspects of Earth's protection system in some detail with the perspective of the scientific discoveries and the revelations made by the Qur'an centuries ago. Dear friends, 98% of mass of the sun was comprised of three gases: hydrogen, helium and lithium at its birth, which is the source of energy, heat and light. Millions of degree hot hydrogen atoms got compressed together to form helium atoms. This fusion reaction of colliding in the core of the sun caused to release energy. Thus it became a perpetual source of energy, heat and light for the sustainability of life on the earth. All living things on earth depend on the electromagnetic radiation received from the sun. Transformation of solar energy into photosynthesis is the lifeline of plants. Practically all the fuels such as gas, oil and coal are preserved preserved forms of solar energy caused by electromagnetic radiation millions of years ago. Since the mid of last century, solar energy is being converted into electricity directly by using photovoltaic devices, while photothermal devices are used to produce steam from sunlight to drive generators for multiple purposes. Likewise, quantity of energy released by the sun to the earth is precisely suitable for the hydrological cycle to work most efficiently. Rotation and revolution of the sun, earth and moon cause the day-night cycle, changing of climates and measure of time. Dear friends, the Qur'an reveals that relationship among the elements of the universe, including the sun and the earth, is based on cyclical system. Ayat 5 of Surah As-Sajda indicates this fact as يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ ثُمَّ يَعْرُجُ إِلَيْهِ فِي يَوْمٍ كَانَ مِقْدَارُهُ أَلْفَ سَنَةٍ مِمَّا تَعُدُّونَ. Listen the translation. He arranges each matter from the heaven to the earth. Then it will ascend to him in a day, the extent of which is 1,000 years of those which you count. Likewise, the Qur'an reveals landing of water in Ayat 18 of Surah Al-Mu'minun and landing of iron on Ayat 25 of Surah Al-Hadid. There are several verses which describe the hydrocyclical system and its impact on life on the earth. Some of them are referred on the screen. Please have a look. So, dear friends, recently science has discovered that the earth's atmosphere has 7 layers that play a significant role in the operations of cyclical systems and in providing it with a protective ceiling against the destructive invasions from various elements moving around in the space. These layers are named troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, ionosphere, and magnetosphere. The troposphere helps water evaporate from the surface of the earth to be condensed in the sky and turn back to the earth as rain. The hydro-recycling system helps distribution of water throughout the earth to sustain life. The ionosphere reflects radio waves broadcast from the earth back down to different parts of the world and makes wireless communication, radio and television broadcasting system possible over long distances. The ozone layer reflects harmful radiation and ultraviolet light coming from space and turns them back into space. The magnetosphere turns the harmful radioactive particles emitted by the sun and other stars back into space before they reach the earth. The atmosphere protects the earth by destroying many meteors coming from space and let to enter the earth only those light rays which are necessary for photosynthesis of plants and sustainability of life. Besides that, the atmosphere also protects the earth from freezing cold of the space, which is about minus 270 degrees Celsius. Just imagine. Now, if we ponder upon If we think upon the verses of the Quran diligently, we will find that these facts have already been told centuries ago, quite precisely, explicitly. Dear friends, the Quran has mentioned divisions of the heaven in 7 layers, which have been interpreted as 7 layers of the atmosphere by several Quranic scholars, considering them part of the protective and cyclical system of the earth. From several verses of the Quran on this subject, I have selected 7 verses for discussion, which are displayed on the screen. From these verses, we deduce 6 important informations which have now been witnessed by science, supported by physical data as well. Just imagine. Number 1, the Quran has revealed that atmosphere of the earth has 7 distinct layers around its body, around the earth. Number 2, the Quran has revealed working of the hydro recycling system and how it ensures distribution of water throughout the earth to sustain life. Water and light of the sun together cause photosynthesis for perpetuation of plant life. Amazingly, the human sustains on oxygen exhaled out by the plant as waste, and the plant survives on carbon dioxide exhaled out as waste by the human. Number 3, it has been revealed that each and every sphere has its specific roles and well-defined laws. The Quran says in Surah Fussilat, listen, He revealed in every heaven its own mandate. Every layer, every heaven has its own mandate, own law, own code of responsibilities. 4, it has been revealed that these layers ensure protection of the earth from destructive invasions of the surrounding heavier cosmic bodies. The Quran says in Surah Al-Anbiya, and we made the sky a protected ceiling. Number 5, they filter incoming matter and select the useful matter before it enters the earthly domain. 6, these are the recycling and protective systems which have ensured order, sustainability, and stability of the earth and its inhabitants, despite its trivial size in the cosmic universe. For more detailed study on these issues, some Quranic references are displayed on the screen. So, dear friends, in the protective system of the earth, mountains also play a significant role. Composition of the earth is shown in a picture displayed on the screen. Its radius is 6,378 kilometers, while its crust is only less than 1% of the total mass, which is divided into oceans, continental lands, and mountains. The surface of the earth is broken into many tectonic plates that are about 100 kilometers in thickness. These plates float on a partially molten region called asthenosphere. Mountain formations occur at the junctions, at the edges of these plates. Earthquakes and volcanoes are the direct result of the collision of tectonic plates at fault lines, at edge lines. The Earth's crust is 5 kilometers thick below oceans, about 35 kilometers thick below flat continental surfaces, and almost 80 kilometers thick below great mountain ranges. It means mountains are packed deep in the crust of the earth to provide them strong foundations and stability to the earthly systems. In simple words, we may say that mountains clench the tectonic plates in the crust together by extending above and beneath the surface of earth at bordering points of the plates, at the junctions of the plates. It helps fixing the earth's crust, ensuring stability among its plates. Science has discovered this vital role of mountains recently. While the Qur'an has called them pegs fixed deep in the earth to ensure its stability centuries ago. Several Quranic verses have revealed these facts. Some of them have been displayed on the screen for further study. However, ayat 6 and 7 of Surah An-Naba are quoted here. Please note the words. Alam naj'alil arza mihada wal jibala awtada. Have we not made the earth as a bed and the mountains its pegs, fixing points, deep in the crust? So, dear friends, another very amazing fact has been revealed by the Quran about the movement of the mountains. Before we discuss a recent discovery of science on this point, let us look at ayat 88 of Surah An-Naml. And you see the mountains, thinking them rigid, while they will pass as the passing of clouds. It is the work of Allah who perfected all things. Indeed, He is acquainted with that which you do. Recent geological research tells us that movement of the mountains is caused by the movement of the earth's crust. It was a German scientist, Alfred Wegener, who proposed in 1915 that the continents of the earth had been one piece initially, but at later stages this single mass kept drifting in different directions. And finally, about 150 million years ago, separated into present continents, leaving among them huge cavities for oceans to emerge. Scientific research has witnessed continental movement in the current times as well. That has been constantly changing the sea and land ratio of the earth. Continental motion has been measured at 1 to 5 centimeters per year, reducing the land shear over the period of time. For instance, the Atlantic Ocean is getting slightly wider with the passage of time. We quoted ayat 41 of Surah Ar-Ra'd about shrinking of the land in the last lecture. Let me share it again. Listen. Avalam yarau anna na'til arza nankusuha min atrafiha. Have they not seen that we set upon the land, reducing it from its borders? So, dear friends, the picture we saw on the screen regarding composition of the earth also shows that 99% of the earth comprises on a asthenosphere, mantle, outer core and inner core, where the man has hardly any control or access, but it plays This 99% plays most significant role in the survival and sustainability of the earth. Science has recently discovered that the earth's magnetic field is associated with electrical currents produced by the coupling of convective effects and rotation on the spinning liquid metallic outer core of iron and nickel. This magnetic field of the earth forms the magnetosphere, also known as Van Allen belts, thousands of kilometers above the earth, serving as a shield protecting the earth from celestial bodies, harmful cosmic rays and particles. Dear friends, think and think very, very deep. Had this protective shield not in place, how the earth could have been protected from disasters like the sunbursts. Sunbursts. What is sunburst? A single sunburst is equivalent to 100 billion atomic bombs, similar to one dropped on Hiroshima. Imagine the blessings of Allah who has protected the tiny earth from such cosmic monsters of destruction by providing magnetosphere or Van Allen belts emerged from the earth's magnetic field. This system of atmospheric layers is named the protected ceiling by the Qur'an in Ayat 32 of Surah Al-Anbiya, revealed about 1500 years ago. Note the words of the ayat. وَجَعَلْنَا السَّمَاءَ سَقْفًا مَحْفُوظًا وَهُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِهَا مُعْرِضُونَ. Translation is, and we made the sky a protected ceiling, but they from its signs are turning away, ignoring it. And also think of the moments. What will happen when this protected ceiling will be removed from the earth as revealed in Ayat 11 of Surah At-Takwir? وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ. And when the sky is stripped away, torn off. So dear friends, we conclude our discussion here. These programs are recorded both in Urdu and English. Their videos can be watched on ideafoundation.com.pk website or its YouTube web channel and Facebook. Their written versions are also available on the Idea Foundation's website. Please note code number of this program, Idea 2 or 11 or lecture number 171. All friends are requested to subscribe the Foundation's YouTube web channel for the benefit of this noble cause. Thank you friends for participation. Allah Hafiz.